Elden Ring has been my favorite game of all time, and I recently completed it for the third time. Somehow it still feels like the greatest game ever made. Every playthrough feels different, and I'm still discovering things that I completely missed before. That's why today's news genuinely surprised me, because after such a long time, Elden Ring is finally getting a brand new update. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking, this has to be clickbait, but no it isn't. This has been officially announced by FromSoftware and Bandai Namco. So today, we're going to break down everything that's coming, what it means for existing players, and whether this update is actually worth getting excited about. So if you're an Elden Ring fan, make sure you stay until the end. First of all, Elden Ring Tarnished Edition is officially launching on Friday, 28th August. This new edition is bringing Elden Ring to the Nintendo Switch 2, allowing players to experience one of the greatest open-world RPGs ever made on Nintendo's latest hybrid console. This is a pretty significant release because Elden Ring has never been available on a Nintendo platform before. Being able to explore the lands between anywhere you go is something many fans have wanted ever since the original game launched back in 2022. That said, there have been several reports suggesting that Elden Ring struggled with performance on the Switch 2 during development. Hopefully, those issues have now been ironed out ahead of launch, because the game deserves to run as smoothly as possible. If FromSoftware has managed to optimize it properly, this could become one of the biggest third-party releases on Nintendo's new console. However, here's the interesting part. Even if you don't own a Nintendo Switch 2, there's still a very good reason to pay attention to the 28th of August. On the very same day, Bandai Namco and FromSoftware will release the Targe Pack DLC for every other platform, including PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, and PC. The DLC will cost $4.99. And it includes all of the new content that comes bundled with the Switch 2 version. So existing players won't miss out on any of the new additions. Now let's talk about exactly what's included. The biggest addition is 2 brand new starting classes. The first is the Heavy Knight. Although FromSoftware hasn't officially revealed the starting stats yet, rumors suggest that this class is designed around high endurance, making it perfect for players who enjoy wearing heavy armor, carrying massive shields, and wielding colossal weapons. If you like tank builds that can absorb huge amounts of damage while dealing devastating attacks, this could become one of the most popular starting classes in the game. The second new class is the Idis Knight. According to current rumors, this class will focus more on dexterity, making it ideal for faster and more agile playstyles. Whether you're planning to use katanas, curved swords, spears, or other dexterity-based weapons, this class could provide a fresh way to begin your journey through the lands between. Of course, it's important to remember that starting classes don't permanently lock you into a specific build. That's one of the reasons why Elden Ring remains so incredible. You can begin as one class and completely transform your character later in the game. Whether you eventually want to become a mage, a strength monster, a faith build, or a hybrid character, Elden Ring gives you complete freedom. Once you unlock the ability to respect your attributes, you can completely change your playstyle whenever you want. Alongside the new classes, we're also getting 4 brand new armor sets. We haven't seen every detail yet, but if FromSoftware's previous armor designs are anything to go by, there's a good chance these sets will look absolutely incredible. Fashion has always been a huge part of Elden Ring, and many players spend just as much time creating the perfect outfit as they do fighting bosses. Having even more armor combinations is something the community has been asking for, so it's nice to see fresh cosmetic options arriving. There's also another small but welcome addition. Torrent is finally receiving 3 new customization skins. While this doesn't affect gameplay in any way, it's still a fun feature that gives players a little more personalization. Torrent has been your loyal companion throughout the entire adventure, so giving your spectral steed a fresh appearance is a nice bonus. Now, I know some people might look at this update and think it's quite small, and honestly, they're not entirely wrong. This isn't a massive expansion like Shadow of the Erdtree, and it isn't introducing new bosses, regions, or story content. But after such a long period without any updates, it's simply nice to see FromSoftware adding something new to the game again. It also shows that the developers haven't completely moved on from Elden Ring just yet. Whether this is the final piece of content or a sign that more updates could arrive in the future remains to be seen, but it's definitely encouraging. Personally, I'll happily jump back into the game just to try the new classes and see how they feel. After hundreds of hours in Elden Ring, any excuse to revisit the lands between is a good one. The world, the atmosphere, the exploration, and the boss fights still hold up better than almost any modern RPG I've played. Even after completing the game multiple times, it still feels special every time I start a new character. So, what do you think about the Tarnished Pack? Are you planning to pick it up for $5? Or were you hoping for something much bigger? And if you're getting Elden Ring on the Nintendo Switch 2 for the first time, I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. Let me know your opinions down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more gaming news, updates, leaks, and rumors, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.